Gullah, yeah, what it do? Uh, Hope all is well. Hope it all is beautiful. I wanted to come today because I wanted to talk about how important it is to cleanse the air in your home, and pretty much everywhere you're at. Like if you have an office, it's important to keep the air cleansed. You're like, what does that mean? Like I know sometimes when you enter into a business or you enter into someone's home and it smells good, like you be like, oh, it smells good in here. What is that? That's why we put air fresheners and all kind of things in our house, because it's important for the air to not only smell good, but to be cleansed. And so I just want to show my smudging everything, even this video. So this is my smudge. If I don't get it all over me first. But I often smudge my home, and I try to do it daily because it just cleanses out the space. And it ensures that you don't have any stagnant air particles around, because sometimes what happens is when there's a place, I know that if you're really in tune with energy and the sensitive energy like I am, like you'll go into a place and it just feels dense. You're like, it just feels dense in here. Like something about the energy in this place is just, and then people start acting all up, and that's because the air is just clogged with so much different energies. So when you go into like the stores and stuff, like it's so much different energy that's in there. Like we vibrate, we carry energy, but also we leave debris, energetic debris. And then on top of that, those debris can like connect and be on top of us as well. So take the smudge and even cleanse your aura, cleanse your area, because when you're coming from outside, you're coming from the world, from work or whatever, all that stress, right, from the work or even tension that's at the job, and then you're releasing it, but you're also catching on to other people's, and then you're bringing it home, and so now it's in your atmosphere, and so now it's just a mixture of just different toxic air and energy. And so that's why it's important to keep your area and your house smudged, yourself smudged, even your car smudged, because you want to get that energy off of you. For example, yesterday I just came back from teaching a Zumba class, and I come in feeling good, because when I have my Zumba class, I'll be having revelations. I'll be like, oh yeah, about life, business. I'll be having revelations about everything after class, and I'll be driving home just in my mode, just feeling good, because that's what Zumba does. Zumba releases that type of energy, right? And then I got home and my mom was there, because my mom helps me with my children. And so she was there. She was dropping my daughter off from after practice, her volleyball practice. And my daughter was like ranting about something she was feeling within her spirit. So she was just kind of talking, and they were having a conversation. And so I walked in on the middle of it, like, okay. So I just sat there and listened. But in my house, you could feel like this tension of air, like, it was just so much going on. It was just so much going on. It was like probably too much going on. The little one was bouncing around like she does, and she's ranting, and they're sitting there. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta take the trash out. And so all this energy was like happening all at once, and I'm like feeling it. And then because how the energy was, it led to like us kind of getting into like this, I don't want to say argument, because first of all, don't you argue with me, I'm your mother. But it got into like this conflict. Like we got into this kind of like tension. Like there was tension between me and my daughter. And I'm like, girl, like I got to tell her, like, don't talk to me like that. First of all, pause. Like I don't need to have to keep establishing my authority up in here. You should already know how to talk to me, how not to talk to me, okay? So we got into this like type of the argument type conversation, to where I was like, okay, you know what? Just go upstairs. Go to your room. Just go upstairs. Go to your room. Get out of my face. Because this is not going nowhere. It's just going to keep getting heightened. And so what I had to do, I had to cleanse the air. And today I just opened all my windows, smudged, and you bless the air, and it feels so much better up in here. Of course, take the trash out, make sure you clean up everything, and it just makes the air so much differently. So sometimes I neglect it. Sometimes I don't do it because I just get caught up in something else. But if I don't take the time to actually do these things, I feel the difference in my home. And it's just interesting how important it is for us to really control the energy that surrounds us. And that is one simple way that we can do it. It's more of a passive way instead of just a very conscious, active way of controlling energy, right? You're just kind of passively controlling it by just cleansing it out with a smudge. It's a sage. Some people use Palo Santo. I don't like Palo Santo because it doesn't stay lit. It doesn't stay lit, or at least the ones I do. I don't know if I'm not lighting it right or whatever, but I had this whole full sage kit. They had different types of like smudge, different kind of herbs that you can smudge the air with, and so I use that. Some people don't do it at all. Some people feel as if they don't like to burn things because they feel like it's a carcinogen. I have no problem burning it because it helps me in my home. So other things that you can do is maybe like a diffuser, a type of diffuser, where you just kind of get essential oils and then you allow the essential oils to come through a diffuser, and that can help cleanse and keep the air purified as well. Another thing you can do is plants. You can have purification plants. So like bamboo, I think is one of them. And there's other like types. You'd have to just kind of look them up, but they're designed to cleanse the air, humidifiers, etc. But I would just say cleanse the air and then spray it with something nice, smell good. I even have some different sprays that I'll spray in the house that smell good. I'll be going like Bath and Body Works, maybe having that good little air freshener, and it just gets a nice, like, you just feel a difference in your house, like a more uplifting vibe in your house. And then open the windows from time to time. Like, I know there's some people who don't open the windows in their house. I mean, let that air flow. Get the air flow. And the reason why I'm so into air and all that is because it's an element within my charts. Like, I'm a Gemini, but I'm on the cusp, so I'm an air and water sign. But I'm very strongly more influenced by air, the element of air. Although I utilize all elements, air is definitely one that I do focus on greatly because of that, and it helps. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say. That was something that happened to me the other day, and so just make sure you smudge, make sure you cleanse your environment, not just the physical surfaces, but the energetic aspect as well. But hope you're having a wonderful day. Remember, don't look for yourself in the world, look for the world within you. Bring that to life and clear out your energy so that you can bring it in peace, in a peaceful environment. And I am Gala, and I'm out.